In our search for a wormhole leading to Highsec, we came across a Nestor sitting in deep space somewhere, perhaps maybe done with a combat site or perhaps sitting in a safe spot. He definitely was not sitting inside a pause shield. With other ships on D-scan, we didn't know if the Nestor was a local or maybe a day tripper or maybe even bait. In order to find its location, we needed to combat scan the Nestor down, but in order to start scanning, one of us needs to decloak, deploy probes, and thereby potentially giving ourselves away on D-scan. If the Nestor pilot is paying attention to D-scan, he will see us and maybe cloak up or warp away, and we will lose our shot at potentially catching and killing the Nestor. While scanning, I make the mistake of thinking that I got the final result at 100%. Now I gotta decloak again, deploy probes, start scanning again, increasing the chances of him seeing our combat probes. Once I get the result to 100%, I bookmark the result so that other members in our corporation can warp to it and start investigating and see what the Nestor is doing. The next few minutes are crucial to deciding whether or not we're going to engage, and whether or not this turns out to be bait or just another pilot looking for combat sites. We definitely want to try and kill the Nestor, but we don't know who we're dealing with, so that's what we're trying to find out. I land on grid and see that it's an empty combat site. I now select the pilot to see who we're dealing with. The Nestor is doing nothing at this point, sitting in space, probably refitting off his mobile depot or scanning, and at this point all that we're concerned with is his track record on the kill board, so we do a final check and get ourselves in place so we can start to tackle and engage the Nestor. We're a little hesitant to start our engagement, and we try to get an overview of what is going on in the system. We notice there are locals online inside a pause shield, so we don't exactly know what the Nestor is planning to do. Is he just gutsy and doing combat sites with locals in the system, or if he's just oblivious to not knowing what could happen to him if he's doing combat sites in an active wormhole without scouts. We do a final quick check of his skill boards to see his skill record, and we make a final preparations. Regardless of what he's doing, we decide to engage. Now all that we have to do is pray that this is not a trap. Our gamble and quick thinking paid off. The Nestor pilot turned out to be nothing more than just a random combat pilot looking for combat sites. Gutsy nonetheless, because this is an active wormhole, and the locals told us later on that they were keeping a close eye on the Nestor. It surprises us time and time again that people fly these expensive faction battleships worth over $1 billion and not use scouts when they're going to do combat sites in active wormholes. I want to thank everybody for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. Please rate, comment and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.